Jim with Elite Personal Fit. Welcome to Body Shaping. We have got a total body routine today. And this routine, a lot of multi-joint movements. It's got a kind of CrossFit-y. I think you're going to enjoy this. And if you have like kettlebells, guys, dumbbells, barbells, guys, plug them in, okay? It will be easy to plug those in these exercises. If you don't, I'm going to use just some basic household items so you can see how easy it is to get a very challenging workout at home, even if you don't have any equipment at all. All right? So let me run through just a small list of items you may want to gather for this workout if you don't have dumbbells and kettlebells, things like that. We do have a couple exercises on the floor, so you may want an ab mat, okay, for the floor. Probably going to need a chair, so you want to have a chair nearby. So, especially if you have a hard time with push-ups, we have some push-ups we're going to do today. We're going to go wide and close, and you could use a chair or a bench for that if going to the floor is very challenging for you. In lieu of dumbbells, we're going to use gallon jugs. And honestly, probably 2 to 4 gallon jugs would get you through this entire routine. All right. If you want a little more weight, guys, I have got, and actually I just put it through these gallon jugs. Guys, I've got a broomstick. You could use a mop, anything that's fairly sturdy. And in this case, it slides right through the handle. So it's like a little homemade barbell set. So works really well. Again, you don't have to use this broomstick. You can just use gallon jugs. I'll be using this for a deadlift row. So we're gonna do like a bent over row and then come up with the weight. Guys, you could just use dumbbells in your hands. You don't have to use a broomstick. Okay. We're also gonna do, and this is a new one, guys. Now there are several ways of doing this. I'm gonna do a squat. I'm gonna curl at the bottom of the squat, which I typically don't do with this movement, and then I'm gonna come up like a front squat and then press. So it's a version of a squat, curl, overhead press, but we're gonna do the curl at the bottom. Now I did show recently a squat curl and come up, but we're gonna add a third element to that. So the squat curl, and at the top we're gonna press over the head. So kind of, man, getting just about everything, right? You're getting your biceps, your legs big time, shoulders, core. So a neat exercise, and again, you could just use gallon jugs for that, guys. You don't have to use a broomstick. The other thing now, I'm not going to use this today. I'm just going to use a couple gallon jugs. We have one-arm rows on one leg. Again, guys, we're kind of getting this these multi-joint blended exercises. I like this. You're working on balance, you're working on your leg. That's supporting that you're really going to feel. You're working on your back. Guys, I've used backpacks. Gosh, in a majority of our workouts, they just work great because you can put more weight in that than maybe what 1 or 2 gallon jugs weigh. Okay. Today, I'm just going to show it with 2 gallon jugs in each hand. You could just use one. Okay. But if you opt to go a little heavier on your one-arm rows on one leg, guys, grab a backpack. Maybe it's something you've used for work or school in the past. Maybe it's one of your kids. Guys, you can use old plates. Slide them in here. You can use random dumbbells or kettlebells. Guys, you can even use different gallon jugs. So you can kind of get a weight that feels challenging if you need more weight than the gallon jugs offer. Zip that thing up and you're ready to go. All right? I'll set this off to the side. Guys, I think that covers everything you're going to need. So let me put the circuit up here, guys. I'm thinking, listen, I think 2 rounds is good. Okay? I think we're going to try to run through 3 times. There are 6 exercises. And like I said, a lot of them are multi-joints, so they're going to really tax the body a little bit here, require a lot of oxygen. But there's 8 movements, so it's like rows on one side of one leg, then you got to flip over the other one. We have one leg bridges, and we're going to hold this iso bridge and do leg lifts. It's one side then the other. So there's a little more movements and exercises, if that makes sense. So, but we're going to try to go through 3 times, okay? I'll do this with you in real time, so I think it'll be relatively easy to follow along. If you're not sure about form, guys, hey, just watch me. Hopefully I do a good job of showing the proper form techniques and how to maybe get the most out of these exercises. So I've talked long enough, guys. So let's get started here. I'm gonna start on the floor, guys. Again, you could use an ab mat if you wanted to. We're gonna do the legs up. Let me start this one, and we're gonna go 10 each way here with this one. So I'm gonna bring my legs up, hands behind the head. I do not want to pull the head, guys. And I'm just going to do a slight lift, and I'm gonna twist as I come up. That's 1, 2. Just try to tighten that core. 3. Guys, that was 10 each way. That was a total of 20 crunches. Really try to maximize that contraction. Exhale as you come up. The next movement, and you could use a chair for this. And if you're using a chair or a bench, if you're using a chair, you're gonna go a little bit wider in the chairs, and then you'll do a push-up, and you can come a little closer and do it close. Come back, and then guys, let's bring the other arm over and back. So we'll kind of switch which way you're going, just for a little dynamic. If you're on the floor, we're just gonna go back and forth, all right? And guys, listen, I'm guessing maybe 10 to 20 push-ups here, okay? So 5 to 10 each way, all right? So here we go, guys. We're gonna start here. All right, lower down, and I'm gonna come close. That challenged the body, so you're getting chest, triceps, shoulders. All right. This next one is really going to, I put it here in this progression when you said pushes, you're pulling. It's also going to work this foundational leg and get that leg ready for work coming up. Okay, so this is where you could use, of course, a dumbbell or a kettlebell. I'm going to use 2-gallon jugs. You could also use like a backpack if you wanted more weight. Okay, and usually that's what I do, but today I'm going to grab a couple gallon jugs. Guys, this is where you may want a wall or a chair nearby if you have a hard time with balance. Okay, so I'm going to place dumbbells or resistance opposite of the leg that's grounded. So left leg down, weight in the right hand. 15 of these. We're gonna lean over. 1, 2. Pull towards the hip. 3, 4, 6. Guys, we'll switch them up. If you're right-handed, you may find it harder to balance on your right leg. So you may want to start with that. I didn't do that, but so we're here. And we're up and we're pulling. Squeeze it back where I'm feeling it. All right, really try to squeeze it back. You're gonna feel the leg no matter what. Okay, shake them up for a minute. Okay. Guys, this next exercise, this is one we use all 6-gallon jugs, I think. And you could use a backpack also, guys, or just a dumbbell, or gallon jug in each hand. Okay? Guys, we have a deadlift row, okay? So what you're gonna do is, protecting your back, you're gonna bring the weight up. What I want you to do is we're gonna hinge from the hips, like a bent over row. We're gonna do a bent over row, and then you're just gonna drag up the body, kind of like stick the chest out, back down. So it's a row, straight leg deadlift, all right? So it's good for the lower back. You're gonna get a little hamstring work, upper back with the row, rear delts. Good little exercise. So guys, we're looking for 10 to 15 of these, right? So whatever your weight is, guys, just make sure you don't strain your back getting the weight up. So I'm gonna try to use my legs initially, and we're gonna press this up, get it up, and I'm gonna try to protect my back. So the knees are soft. I'm gonna lean over a little bit. I'm gonna drive up. 2, 3. Okay. 15 of those. Okay, we got a challenging one coming up here. So I'm just going to take a couple of these off. This one doesn't need a whole lot of weight. Okay. Guys, this next one is a squat. At the bottom of the squat, we're going to curl. Hold it up. Come up from our squat and press over the head. And then down. All right? Again, gallon jug in each hand. Dumbbell. You could use a barbell, a curl bar. I have a broomstick. Okay, so if you don't have any weights, gallon jugs or broomstick works great. Okay, so with this press gun over the head, guys, and there are so many ways to do this exercise. This is the first time I've done it like this on one of the videos. A lot of times I'll squat, come up, curl, press, and then squat. So a little different. Now with your hands, you can also vary how you do this. Earlier, about a week or so ago, I did where my hands weren't close. I squatted down and did almost like a preacher curl at the bottom, and then came up. So this, we're gonna go a little wider, so we get a nice press at the top. You don't wanna press, I don't like pressing my hands like this. I want out. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna grab this. Again, watch your back. We're here. So I can go just outside the legs. Guys, I'll face you on this one. And here we go. So kind of the athletic stance here, guys. So maybe just outside the shoulders, maybe. So that's where you want your grip to be. And here we go. We're going to squat down. Try to keep the feet flat. And then I'm gonna curl up. Boom. 1. Down. 2. Really engaging those legs. 3. Try not to lean forward. Down at the bottom. That was 10. Pretty good little workout. Set those down. Guys, we're gonna go to the floor. Posterior chain here. Hamstrings, glutes, lower back, some abs. I'm gonna lay back. Move my arms at the side, guys. A one-leg bridge, and I'll call it an iso bridge. You're gonna hold it and leg lift. All right, so 10 to 15, hands here. I'm gonna bridge up high. Okay, so I'm up real high. I'm gonna raise one leg up. I'm gonna come down. One. Now this leg, you don't wanna feel anything here. It's almost like a counter. It's all this grounded leg. We'll come down, get everything in rest for a minute, let that back settle for a second, and we'll switch sides. So let's bridge you up, get up high. So don't just come up, keep them up high, leg up, and we're 1, 2, 3. Try to keep this leg relaxed. Hey, nice work, guys. That is round 1, right? Get a drink if you need it, okay? I think what I'm gonna do, I'm right here on the floor, I'm gonna take a breath, and I'm gonna kick off the second round, and I'll get a drink in between exercises on the second round. So, guys, we'll try to go through this one with minimal rest in between. If you move or break, just hit pause, all right? So here we go. Nice work. Hopefully you feel that core when you're doing those. Pretty good little exercise. You're getting that kind of leg lift, you're getting a crunch and a twist. Guys, push-ups are next. Remember the chair or bench option. You can also go to your knees if you need to. All right. Here we go. Okay. Let's go one arm rows on one leg. About 15 of these. Remember, wall or chair if you need it for some balance. Focus on the back. Focus on the back with this one. You'll feel the leg no matter what. Here we go. Squeeze the back. From here. The next one, guys, will be that deadlift row. About 15 of these. Use your legs, get the weight up. Okay, we'll set those down. Guys, the next one, squat, curl overhead press. And this is just a great exercise for the whole body. Here we go. All right, just 10 of these. Okay. Back on the floor. Iso bridge, leg lift. Here we go. I'm gonna bridge up high, leg up, and here we go. Ooh, and all the forces here. 2, 3. We're gonna switch sides here. Drive up, stay high.
Nice job. All right, guys, we'll take a couple breaths, and similar to last round, I'm right here. I'm gonna kick off round 3. Here we go. Okay. All right, feeling that core. Good stuff. Let's transition to our next one, which are the push-ups. And modify these as needed. Here we go. Oh, wow. Those get tiring. A quick drink, and let's go to our rows. Okay, let's switch sides. Here we go. Woo. Okay, deadlift row. And I might put just a little more on here, guys, for this set, so. Quick and easy to change weights with this. All right, here we go. About 50, make sure you use your legs. 10, squat, curl, overhead press. All right. Here we go. Good job. Okay, we're gonna finish up on the floor here. Get those hamstrings, that cold posterior chain. Bridge up high. 1, 2, 10 to 15. 6, nice slow pace. Again, you're working here, not here. All right. Switch it up. Take a breath. If you're still working those, finish strong here. So that was 3 rounds, and as I mentioned, maybe 2 rounds is enough for you, but that's a pretty condensed workout. A lot of multi-joint movements, guys. Good stuff for the whole body. A lot of core stuff, even though it wasn't directly, like a lunge crunch wasn't directly at the core, except for maybe the crunches with twist, but good stuff. So hopefully you enjoyed that workout. Thanks for watching. This is Elite Fitness, and we're bringing wellness to you.